In this video, I will talk about how I increased my salary by 266% in 60 days. Not just me, couple of my friends also did the same, and how you can as well increase your salary in the next 60 days. The first thing is, how is your salary determined? How does a company or a manager determine your salary? The first thing that they look is how fast can you solve a problem. That is, say your friend takes 3 days to solve a problem, but you are able to solve it in just 1 day, you will definitely be high paid than your friend. The second thing is how well you can optimize a solution. For example, you are writing a compression algorithm to compress a video of 1 GB and it takes 5 minutes. Say if you can do it in just 2 minutes or just 1 minute, you are definitely not only increasing the revenue of the company but also increasing the customer satisfaction. Hence, your salary will also be increased. So, whenever you are attending an interview, please do keep this in mind. These are the two factors that the interviewer is looking in you, and these are the 2 points that you have to prove to the interviewer. Okay, so how do you actually get good at these two things? The first thing is you have to get good at data structures and algorithm. Many people say that they have never used data structures and algorithm in their companies, but I myself have used both of these data structures and algorithm in couple of my companies. If you know where to use the algorithm, you will definitely use it. If not, you will just use a brute force approach, and that might not be the most optimized solution. So how do you actually learn data structure and algorithm? Is there a procedure way, or you just have to start solving the problems, or you just have to dive into the problem? See, this is the mistake that is done by most people. They get into lead code and they try to solve random problems, or they try to solve daily challenges, and they get confused. Forget about solving the problem. You may not even understand the problems in certain cases, right? This is not just for you, this will happen for everyone. So the first thing that you need to do is to learn a particular pattern. For example, there is a prefix sum pattern, right? So you have to learn that first, then you can solve easy problems, medium problems, then you can try to solve harder problems. If you don't know this algorithm or this technique exists, it is impossible that you will be able to arrive at the intuition behind the problem. This is not just with you, this is with everyone. This is like you want to cut a tree, but all you know about is knife. That is not your problem. It is just that you don't know that you have a better pattern or an instrument that is available. So these are the first two things, that is learn a pattern, easier pattern, then try to solve a few problems, easier problems, then medium, then go to the harder problems. The next mistake that most people do is as soon as they read a problem, they get into coding without trying to write the solution on the paper. The first thing that you have to do is try and arrive at a solution on paper, then only implement it on the code. This is the easiest part. Writing the code is, trust me, it is the easiest part. The other two things, that is to arrive at the solution and to optimize it, is what will take time. So what are the platforms that you can actually use? The first platform is LeetCode, where the problems are sorted in easy, medium and harder level. So that is the first platform that you can use. There is other platform, InterviewBit, where the problems are sorted based on the company. For example, IBM, Google, Microsoft, they are sorted based on the companies. So you can consider this platform as well. So trust me, most of the questions, I have attended more than 15 interviews, and all the questions, or at least most of the questions, were from these two platforms. So I have, in the next slide, I have a dedicated timetable that I actually used. You can also use the same timetable for the next 60 days. Here's the timetable. The next thing after DSA is to get good at OOPS and low level design. Low level design, if you have a couple of years of experience, you have to good at low level design. If not, if you are just a beginner or a fresher, you can get better at object oriented programming. Think of this like a drawing class. DSA is like a math class, but this is like a drawing class. This will come with practice. The first thing that you need to do here also is to learn the fundamentals. That is, for example, inheritance, encapsulation, overloading. Just try to learn the basic concepts, then try to design your own application. Learn the design principles and patterns, and every day try to design something on your own. That is how you will learn OOPS and as well as low level design. If you are a fresher, just learn the fundamentals and try to understand few more concepts, and you will be good to go in the interviews. The next thing that you have to get good at is high level design or system design. Again, here also the fundamentals are very important. You have to get good at databases, or all the fundamentals like databases, load balancing, and everything, then you can start to design your own application like Netflix and Uber. Then you will be good to go in high level design as well. One channel that I particularly follow on YouTube is Gaurav Singh. You can also follow his channel. He have covered all the fundamentals, and he also goes on to cover the design of few higher level application like Netflix and Uber as well. Last but not the least, you have to learn your communication skill and also negotiation skills. I did this mistake in my first company. I really underplayed myself. I asked for very low salary. Then actually, it happens rarely, but the HR was trying to actually pay me more. It happens very rarely, but I underpaid played myself, and I settled for a lesser salary. So actually, the job of the HR or your manager is to get you at a lower salary, but you have to stick to your guns and you have to ask for your salary. And last but not the least, always focus on learning. Thank you for watching the video. Please do like and subscribe.